Hello. Good afternoon. Really had to force myself to get on here today. I don't feel like doing this live, but it's all good. I desperately need to say my prayer. I just realized I forgot to say my prayer yesterday. And I desperately need to say it. I'll explain why over the course of this video. But, alright, so I invite in my higher self and the higher self of anyone who's listening to be with us for the next 24 hours. Thank you for being here with us for the next 24 hours. Thank you for putting us in front of the people who we need in the next 24 hours. And thank you for putting us in front of the people who need us in the next 24 hours. It includes 3D, 4D, 5D, and social media. I invite in... Oh, now's the time to put in your special prayer request with the Most High. Okay, thank you for hearing our prayers, and thank you for redirecting us if we need redirection, okay? Thank you, Most High. All right, I invite in the ancestors to be here with us for the next 24 hours. Thank you, ancestors, for being here with us. Thank you for guiding us along the path. All right, I invite in any unconditionally loving spirit guides of mine and yours to be here with us for the next 24 hours. Thank you for, and especially I need to do... So spirit guides, unconditionally loving spirit guides, thank you for being here with us for the next 24 hours. And thank you for whooping ass where it's needed, okay? Because, well, I'll explain why, but Hermes, thank you. Sharks, thank you for taking care of whoever needs to be taken care of for me. Thank you. All right. And he's on it. Okay, I invite in my guardian angels to be here with me for the next 24 hours, and I invite in your guardian angels to be with you for the next 24 hours. Thank you for keeping us safe, healthy, and sane for the next 24 hours, okay? So today is September 10th. But let's get started, because I'm going to try to talk as I go, but because I have some topics I want to cover, but so we're just doing an energy check-in for this day. September 10th, all right? And so I realized it. So I was talking about the Tarot of Marseille, like the origin of the tarot deck. So yeah, and like probably like the 13th century in France, I was saying there was religious freedom. There would be a mosque down the street from a Jewish temple, down the street from a church, and there was religious freedom and all the different like, like the priest in the church and the rabbi and the imam, I guess. They would all meet together and discuss spiritual topics, and learn. And, but anyway, then the wars started happening, okay? The religious wars. And, they realized that, oh my God, and like there was book burning and they wanted to burn all this information and, kind of like how my Feral Child Tarot channel was banned, kind of like that. But, it was like, okay, well, we can't get along anymore. Like Muslims, Christians, and Jewish people couldn't get along anymore, and meet and discuss and kind of like explore these spiritual principles. So, and they want to burn all the knowledge that we've made and, all the progress and stuff is there. It's like, that can't be, they want to destroy it basically. So what they did is they preserved all the knowledge in a deck of cards, okay? The tarot cards. Because they knew that, and so like in symbols. So each card has like different, like all these different symbols on it that represents all this spiritual knowledge that these, that the, religious freedom in the south of France in like the 13th century had, achieved. And because they knew if they put all that in just symbols in a deck of cards, it would just be seen as like a game. It would never be taken seriously. And so it wouldn't have to be destroyed. Okay, so that's like the beauty and magic of the tarot. All right, and that's one of the things I love about the cards is that at the end of the day, yeah, it is just like a game. Like, this is my mental illness, okay? Like, thank you for sharing my mental illness with me. No, seriously, in my family, it's like, my mom, I was like, because I'm like, I've been like super into, like I've done a tarot reading at least once every day since since July of 2009, I want to say. Yeah, so it's going on 20 years of daily, at least once daily tarot readings. Like my mom, she would just be like, oh my God, you're really, like your mental illness, like we did a really bad, like you're very mentally ill. Like I didn't realize how bad it was. So, I'm still seen like this is my mental illness. And, I kind of, I've learned to, okay, so, and I will say that, so there is a part of me like, this is just a game. It's just tarot. It's just, it's building stories, but, my cards never lie. Okay. My cards always tell the truth. So it's kind of, tarot has got this really beautiful duality of, yes, this is just my delusional mental illness, but my cards always tell the truth. So, it's good to have that sort of playful attitude when you're approaching just life in general. Like, all right, let's see what card. Okay, we have charity. Yep, that's why I'm here, guys. I'm here this is an act of charity for the Twitter live stream technology. Charity, prayer, and contemplation, connect with heaven, ask, and you shall receive. Okay. So, I try to keep a fairly light attitude. This is how you want to live your life. Remember that, of course, you know the story of the Titanic, right? So, the Titanic, of course, was the, cutting edge technology of the day, I think in 1912, I think. And, it was, unsinkable, right? But hit the iceberg and they're going down. There were enough lifeboats. So I want you to think of yourself as, one of those men, one of those famous men on the Titanic was like, all right, well, the ship is sinking. There's not enough lifeboats. I'm going to die. So let me just pour a drink and fiddle player start playing. And let's just really enjoy this last, 3 to 4 hours of our lives. Let's just party as just really enjoy the moment. Okay, so that's how I want you to live every single part of your life. I want you to be in the moment. Okay, enjoying just like those men on the Titanic. Just you know what? Well, these are the last 3 hours of my life. I'm gonna just take in all this pleasure I can and just enjoy it. So that's how we all should be living every moment of our lives. Okay. Okay, so what are the Italian folk cards of destiny? Ooh, we got the Knave of Leaves. I think he's a troublemaker. Yeah, and having said that, so, all right, so I don't know if okay, so are there, if you know the answer to this, are there people who are out there doing ritualistic magic who are attacking people? Is that a real thing? I don't, if it is real, that is crazy. If you need to try that hard to tap into magic, I don't know, I don't think you're meant to be tapping into magic, okay? Tapping into the spirit realm, the magic realm is if you're doing ornate rituals and then you're attacking people, whoa. You're not supposed to be in that realm, right? You need to, I don't know. I won't say something too mean, but you need to do something else. You need to give up your practice, okay? Because, but I just want to say, so I don't even know if that's real. It's hard for me to even believe that people would do that. People would put that much effort into, destroying someone else. Because I just want you to know, whenever you attack someone, you're actually attacking yourself, okay? That's the reality. And yes, when I receive attacks, so I have been so I don't even know if spiritual attack is real, okay? But if it is real, I have been under attack. I was just starting to do good on my YouTube channel, and I was pouring revenge on my channel, and then YouTube just banned me permanently, which I'm I'm honored to be banned because that means that, you know, I'm effective, okay? I'm making a difference. You know, I'm powerful in what I say. So I take that as an honor, a badge of honor to be banned. But, so that happened first. And then I twisted my ankle, my right ankle, which is like, this is where I got the needle, the famous needle in my foot. And I tore a ligament. I have an extra bone thing there. Like, so like, if there's been someone doing voodoo on me since, like, a child, like, they target my right foot hardcore. But, you know, and I had gone years without anything happening to my right foot because I have a yoga practice which helps, which, like, means I don't have to get surgery. As long as I have an active yoga practice, I don't have to get surgery. So I've had an active yoga practice since I'm, like, 12, which I'm very grateful for. But I twisted it, right, like, I think it was like the day after my YouTube channel was banned. I twisted my ankle. Like, and it was minor. It was nothing major, but I hadn't done that in a very long time. And it was, you know, it took like 2 days to heal. It was like a very, you know, but it did swell up and it was like, what? Okay, it's like, oh my God, if magic attack is real, like, I'm under heavy attack right now. Like, heavy. And then last night, okay, I gotta keep shuffling. So just know, this is the attacker. All right. You're seen. Are you a vision or a waking dream? What is that music? Do I wake or sleep? It is kind of that thing, like, I don't even know if magic attack is real. And, you know, but anyway, so last night I got attacked for a third time. Okay, and that, I have to say, whoever my attacker is, you know, it's actually me, okay? Duh. But, like, you think it's you, but I have put myself in a situation in which I was open to being attacked last night. So I really, like, I planted the seed, and whoever my attacker is, this little knave of leaves who's just out to create trouble for me because I'm, oh God, I'm shining brightly, you know, so. And they got, you know, they're one of those who is trying to physically handicap me, so they don't have to, I don't know, so they can feel like they're better than me, which is, oy. Yeah, you need to stop doing magic. But I'm excited anyway. So this was the craziest attack. But anyway, I had put myself in a position in which, you know, I was clearly open to being attacked. I was very low sleep, and anyway, I just want to say, you know, Knave of Leaves, like, this is one of the coolest attacks I've ever received. I've never received anything like it. It was kind of like a hallucinogenic, it was like a 25-minute hallucinogenic experience. I've never had anything like that. Just like FYI, like, I'm very high functioning, you know, but in hallucinatory states for the most part. But this was like something else. Like, this was like, anyway, and it was also painful because, like, okay, so I had ordered a pizza, all right, and then I had just started to doze off because I was underslept. We have Jewel of the Sea. Hold on, Destiny Portal. Sorry, I don't want to make this reading too long, but I do have a lot to say today. But, so I dozed off to sleep, probably for like 20 minutes, maybe it was like 30 minutes, and then, like, I was gonna have to go pick up my pizza, just walk across the street, and, I was like really woozy, like extremely woozy, and almost in like a blackout state. Like, I wasn't fully asleep, because, like, all right, so even when I'm like very out of control, I'm still very much in control, okay? I'm one of those people who, like, I'm always in control. Like, I am an operator. Yes, I read The Operators. I know what that refers to. You know. Anyway, I'm a little bit too much of like a, you know, vomiting drunk to you know, go into that field professionally. But, you know, I am an operator. Like, even when I'm like covered in my vomit, passed out, I'm sober now, but like, I'm just saying, like, I come to, and somehow I get back home. Like, I function. I have high functioning, when I'm on the death's doorstep, like the attack last night, I mean, okay, this is my hypochondria, but, which is another of my mental illness, because I felt like I was dying, but, I probably wasn't. But, so it's like, when I woke up, I was like half awake, and I have no idea, it was like a blackout state, but I like bumped into something, and it really, I don't know what it was, but like something fell on my, like right here, and I bruised my sternum, okay? I didn't even know you could bruise your sternum. I had no idea, but it hurts, like it feels like I'm dying. Like, but I'm not, it's like I was doing some simple stretches and it feels better, but it's like, I never knew you could pull this muscle here, right here. And then anyway, I made it to the pizza shop, like paid for my pizza, and then I almost fainted. I have never fainted in my life. I have never fainted, not once in my life. Like, I am someone who's like obnoxiously healthy. Like, even when I try to make myself sick, it's like I can't make myself throw up. I don't faint. Like, I'm an obnoxiously, healthy person, and I've had a lot of attackers in my life. A lot of people want to take me out, handicap me, but knave of leaves, but, they never can. And yeah, so it annoys other people too, how like hardy and healthy I am. At this point, I'm like, guys, anyway, let me finish. So then my eyes started to go black, and it was like, all I could see were these tingly, like white, yellow dots, so like bright sunlight, and I like fell on the ground, and I had forgotten my pizza, my card, and anyway, the waitress was very nice. She like sat me down, and they brought me like a caffeinated beverage, and they brought my pizza over, and they're like, just sit. But it took like, I was starting to get afraid, because it took like 5 to 10 minutes for my eyesight to come back, and because I was just seeing these kind of like stars, and but I did. I came back. I came back to fully. But so I'm like fully. But that was really cool. So if magic attack is real, like Knave of Leaves, like that was a really cool one last night. And at this point, like 3 attacks. I'm excited for the next one. At this point, it feels like a game to me. So I'm ready. I'm excited to see what you hit me with next. And I'm kind of excited to know who you are, but. Maybe the cards will tell us. Let's see, but let's read Jewel of the Sea. So anyway, yeah, hit me again, attack me again, send me another attack. I'm so excited. That's a trick. So, I dare you to attack me again. I dare you to do it. I dare you to. All right. So this is acknowledge your beauty. Be secure in your beauty and make good use of it. Let your every action, thought, and word be an extension of expression of your inner beauty. Leave beauty and magic behind you wherever you go. Recognize and honor the beauty in others. All right. You are beautiful. All right. We're all beautiful people. Okay, and that just does remind me. So I want you to know something. I am not a guru. I am not a teacher. All right. Don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Don't walk behind me. I may not lead. Just walk beside me and be my friend. Okay. That's like an Albert Camus quote that I live by. Like, if you're trying to if you're seeing me as a guru or a teacher, you're coming to me for answers. I don't have any answers, all right? I don't have any answers for you. I'm just doing a deep dive study into the cards so I can learn more knowledge. But if you're trying to figure me out, just stop, all right? I'm just a random person. Maybe we're close, maybe we're not. Maybe we're strangers, maybe we're acquaintances, maybe we're friends. But if you're trying to figure me out, just stop and figure yourself out, okay? Figure yourself out, all right? Instead of trying to figure me out, okay? Because I cannot stress how important it is to know who you are, where you come from, your history, your family history, and your, if you make it to that level, your spiritual ancestry as well. It's very, very important to know who you are and be grounded in the physical 3D of who you are. Like, stop looking outwards. It's time to look in, all right? So, I just wanted to clarify that. There are some people who... Anyway, no, I'm not gonna... I mean, like I said, the cards are just kind of like a game, for storytelling, for creating stories. But my cards always tell the truth. Okay, so it's got that duality to it. It's got that, yes, this is incredibly deep knowledge, but it's also just a game. Which is kind of like how life is, okay? Like, yes, life is very serious, but life is also just not that serious. Earth is, primarily a comedy, all right? That's why, this little knave of leaves, if magic attack is real and someone is attacking me, it's just, if you put a lot of effort into it and you take yourself really seriously, that's hilarious, okay? Because, cosmically, that's just hilarious. It's if you're on Earth and that's what you're doing, that's just, wow. Especially if you're putting a lot of effort into it, okay? If you have to put a lot of effort into it, that's it's just funny, okay? It's funny. All right, so we have Ace of Wands reversed. So, yikes. So, and remember I did say, when you attack other people, you're actually just attacking yourself, okay? That's the truth. That's the reality, okay? You get what you give. You are what you put out into the world. You are what you do, okay? Anyway, for my attacker, if you're real, you could just be theoretical. So what a lot of people do is they try to handicap other people. They try to take other people out and make the other person the problem. But here's the thing: if you are taking people out, you are the problem. Okay. If you're the one attacking people, you are the problem. Okay. There's never the one who initiates the attack is the attack. Okay. Is responsible for the attack. Yes, the other person is complicit in the attack, and how they deal with the attack is of utmost importance if you're the victim of being attacked. For me, I'm now I'm embracing it. I'm yes. I'm I can't wait to see what comes tonight. Let's make this a game. I'm not afraid to die. I had terrible hypochondria as a child. And I was afraid of death. I was, but I'm just not really afraid of death anymore. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not it's not that I do enjoy being alive for the most part, but I'm ready. I'm not afraid of death anymore. I am kind of it. There's a part of me, it's I'm ready. Just put me out of my misery, let's do it. Anyway, but so that's how I'm I'm seeing the attacks just as a game now, and are they even real? Which, and just, I don't know. I'm not I'm just taking it. It's just it's a little bit of, flavor. It's a little bit of spice. Makes my life a little bit more exciting. But, I'm not so that's how I'm dealing with it. But, so I'm actually I'm on the sinking Titanic and I'm enjoying my last, 2 hours. I'm the victim of your attack. Well, I'm gonna have a psychedelic experience while I'm seeing stars, and I got a star numbers, but it was otherworldly and cool, and okay, I'm making it. I'm just rolling with it. I'm playing it as it lays. Okay, that's a book by Joan Didion. But I'm not. So I'm responsible for my receiving, and my processing and my alchemizing, all right? Because I'm, it feels like if this attacker is real, they're really doing it hard to like destroy me. And but instead I'm I'm actually like stepping into an even higher level of joy in my life and fun, and playing it as it lays. My skills are going up, but I'm not responsible for the attack. Okay, the attacker is responsible for the attack. Okay, I'm responsible for my healing. The attacker is responsible for the attack. Okay, so because when you harm other people, yes, you are one, harming yourself 100%, but two, you're harming someone else. Okay, so the attacker is the problem. Okay, all right. So there's never a justifiable reason to attack someone else. Never. There's never, because you're just attacking yourself. You're harming yourself. Okay, so if everyone took responsibility, it's like, okay, I'm not going to harm anyone else, there wouldn't be any problems. But people are just like, violence has become sort of a subconscious human urge that a lot of people are just not. Humanity is not totally ready to let go of that. Like imagine if we didn't have war anymore. Like, a lot of people would be really upset, actually. They'd be like, what? Be like, no, we need a war because, it's just so, it's part of our, like, lizard brains, okay? So, but, for me personally, like, I don't know. I just, like, I couldn't be bothered to, like, attack someone else. Yes, maybe play a prank, but I don't really do that too much anymore. But wordplay, but for me it's more just like, I have to do this because this is part of my purpose here on earth. It's not like, because I'm teaching. I'm not really like out to destroy people. I'm out to help people step into love and evolve and in their own joy. And I also want to co-create a earth that feels good for me and other people. Anyway, so this is for love. Just know that you have a love at first sight relationship, either already in your life or it's about to come into your life, okay? Oh boy, I don't know, I got really, but it's just crazy, like, okay, let's find out more about my supposed attacker. Is it real? Who is it? If you can tell me who it is, that would be great, Terrell. Oh my god, okay. 7 of Swords. Okay, this is someone, I feel like a random stranger was paid. That's what it is, was paid to send me it. It was paid to attack me. Alright, girl. Uh-oh. But she's running away. She doesn't want to show her face. So, she's probably fugly. Alright. Or no, I'm sorry. Look, I'm fugly, alright? You're beautiful, probably. I know, we need to. I'm excited to see what your next. Okay, so we got 3 of Swords. Oh my god. So these people, there's an old man attacking me too. Oh my god. He looks like one of those people who has to try really hard with ornate rituals, and he's very serious about it. Oh, let's see. Oh, but he's. Oh my god, that's funny. Alright, y'all look super serious. Okay, I feel like these are judges. We got the Prince of Cups. Aw, so this is the love at first sight crush. It was, at least he's upright. It's a Scorpio energy, but no, and he's got the Caduceus too. So, Oh my god. Okay, we have someone else. Oh, I see who that is. Oh my god, that's funny. All right, this is me. I'm just like, I'm ready to go. Shoot me, hands up. But, my spirit team is like, no, you're heavily protected, supremely protected, and because we need you here on Earth for longer. All right. Yep, my spirit guides have taken care of it for me, and I'm safe and protected no matter what. So yeah, I'm ready to receive the next attack because it's just going to be fun and games. And it's just going to, you're just effing whoever is attacking me, you're just attacking yourself that much harder, okay? And you're just, you're sinking even more into being the problem, all right? So I think, but there's people up in the field who, from afar, are protecting me, all right? Because I think that, at first, like, it was everybody just trying to take me out because I know I'm just an abomination. I was being attacked, right? People were, oh my God. People were projecting, who the terrible, or, the horribly dark, the parts of themselves that they're like, oh my God, I have to be seen by everybody as a good person. And, but even though I don't know, I have all these vices, or there's stuff about me that, like, okay, if I'm using myself as an example, like, I can be entitled, and I'm extremely confident, I'm definitely, like, I feel really good about my body, and I just love myself, and, a lot of people are like, ugh, you should not be confident, like, oh my God, like, people don't, that really pisses a lot of people off. They're like, ooh, that's just that just means you're a terrible abomination person, delusional. It's if you love yourself, you're confident. And I'm just like, hey, I'm fabulous. Like, let me do some weird, let me really, because I just feel good about myself. I ain't gonna apologize for that anymore, You need to recognize your own beauty if you're that person right now. And you need to, like, find your own freak and be confident. It's a process, but you could do it. But, like, I don't know. Okay, so, yes. Okay, so I'm a beautiful woman. I'm also, like, a very intelligent, I have, like, a high IQ type of thing. And so, like people want me to be a fake a lot. Like, they want me to think I'm just fronting. I'm like, no, I'm just like a, really it's just, I have eternally recurring, furious rabies, and, I'm on the, I'm about to have 2 different size eyes, and, that's what people want me to be like. They don't want, like, they really don't want me to be a beautiful, smart leader who's, this, like, redheaded, like, lightweight. People don't, like, who's confident in herself. Like, people do not want that to be the reality. No, they want me to be, like, borderline, like, I've murdered people. And, like, people really want me to be, fake. Like, I'm putting 100 front right now, and, Mark Zuckerberg, have you ever found anything on me? Oh no, yeah, I'm very clean. I'm like too clean. I mean, my record is, I am, I do live an unconventional life, but I'm very, I have a really good credit score. I don't have any criminal charges. I live in a beautiful apartment. Like, I don't know. My life is, I am who I am. And, so anyway, so a lot of times, like, people want me to be, they really want me to be this mentally ill, like, murderer. And because that's who they are, actually. But they're, like, so psychopathic that they don't even know that about themselves, okay? They're not consciously aware of the fact that they're, like, a borderline murderer. Like, they don't even understand that they've murdered people. So they project it onto me. I'm like, everybody wants to project all their stuff on me. Like, it's not just you, knave of leaves. Like, pretty much, like, I would say 75% of the people I run into project their stuff on me. Maybe I think that these people, the attackers who have been putting in all this effort because they're not meant to be doing magic, but I don't know, because if you have to put a lot of effort into attacking other people, you just shouldn't be doing magic, okay? Like, no. That's not what you're meant to be doing. Ow, my sternum hurts. Anyway, yeah, so thanks for the psychedelic trip, attackers. But it's like, the reason they're attacking me is because they don't want to look at themselves, okay? They're just using it as a distraction from, accepting who they are and what they've done. And, I just want to say, like, stop now. Just drop it all right? Leave it on the floor. Like, leave it wherever. And just start getting to know yourself, okay? Because, yeah, if you've been attacking, that's what you need to do. Okay, spirit. Yes, you need to free your spirit, okay? You need to set your spirit free. Because every time you attack yourself and, whoever this, yes, I have received your attacks, okay, and, I can't imagine what you're going through right now. I'm sure it's going to be really bad. It's going to be much, much worse for you, all right? To me, it's just like ping pong at this point. But it's going to be much worse for you because you're the one initiating the attack. So, but every time you do that, you trap your spirit. You lose part of your soul, okay? You just lose it. And it probably goes to me. I'm probably getting, like, all of your soul gifts, okay? Why? Because I love myself, okay? And I'm going to do the responsible thing with it, okay? I'm going to use your gift better than you do. So, yeah. Thanks, attackers! So, just, look at what you have left of yourself and just start rebuilding and, taking care of yourself and getting to know yourself and healing yourself, okay? All right. Dreamtime Odyssey. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that's just like, I think that's just the universe is telling me, because I feel like I'm sort of being like talkative and I'm a little bit in the dream space, so I think they're just telling me to go deeper. Go deep into the dream space. I'm worried I'm going to run out of battery, but I still have so many decks left. All right, why don't I pull one more tarot card on the attacker, and then I'll just do another live, because I'm a huge oracle card nerd and tarot. I just love doing it. I love doing deep study dives, and it's so fun to, like, film myself and let myself ramble. Like I said, I'm not a guru, I'm not a teacher. Please don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Please don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Just walk beside me and be my friend, thank you. Yeah, that's an Albert Camus quote that I essentially live by in terms of relationships. Any sort of human interactions or a live stream. I guess I'm interacting with the live stream algorithm code, source code. So, algorithm source code. Please don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Please don't walk beside me. Please don't walk behind me. I may not lead. Just walk beside me. Be my friend. Algorithm. Thank you. All right. So, what else do we need to know about these these attackers? Let's see. There was a lot of them, but I do feel like, okay, here we have X. The real. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm getting, like, so for every attack that you've initiated, so you lost part of your soul, so part of your gifts, and they're actually my gifts now, and so I think there was only, like, maybe one person who is still attacking because they're that delusional, but I think there was other people involved who didn't know, at first, like, yes, like, let's just project, like, oh yeah, what do I hate about myself? Oh yeah, I hate, my inner child. So she's the representation of all the bad things in my inner child. Or, she's, I don't know. But I feel like everyone was attacking me at the beginning. And that was just kind of funny because you were trying to get me isolated so that I'd show my true, schizo murdering, piece of shit, psycho self, my eternally resurrecting furious rabies, right? Yes, yeah, guys, let's just face it. I know I have eternally resurrecting furious rabies. It's an abomination, I know. Okay, yeah, believe that, okay? Yeah, I'm Jesus Christ, okay, I'm the Antichrist. The Antichrist has eternally resurrecting furious rabies. But anyway, I feel like there's only one attacker now who's so hell-bent on not admitting to himself that he's murdered people, or he's done some really bad stuff, and that's why he can't he needs to keep attacking me because he's in that level of self-preservation, which is just, I'm sorry, that's funny. Okay, if you're still in that level of self-preservation, I can't wait to receive your next attack. I'm excited. It's ping pong, all right? But that's actually funny. Okay, so thank you for the absurdity that makes me laugh. But I feel like the other people are now on my side and they're protecting me. So they're doing they're probably taking some hits for me, they're literally using their bodies to protect me, or they're building something to protect me because they realized, oh shoot, the attacker is the one with the problem, not the victim. Okay. All right. Part 1 is over. Part 2 will start shortly. Thank you for being here with me. You're beautiful.